Welcome to LMC and Knowledge, Lyrics Music Channel of spiritual insight and wisdom that I will share to you so you can take along your spiritual journey. Remember, you were born to rise and stay in the light of the Most High. Okay, so before we get into this message, I use my shamanic drum to cleanse the space, clear the energy, and we will go from there. Okay, so I hope you guys are having an amazing week. I hope your weekend was amazing also. So, the intuitive message I have for you guys today is you're giving them a head start, okay? Because they're going to need it. So, this is going out to the people you used to look up to. It can be celebrities, any public figure of some sort, anybody in some leadership type of industry, or what. They're just in a higher position at this moment, right? And maybe as you were a kid, you were looking up to them, you're watching them, you were inspired by them. This could also be family and friends who were excelling. Maybe they went to college, got their masters, they got a mansion, they're just doing really good. They got a yacht, they're on a boat, or they're always traveling, they're always doing this, doing that, right? And it's like you were the most generous one out of the people that you were influenced by, or the people that you looked up to or were inspired by. You are the most generous one, right? Your heart is whole when it comes to your purpose, your calling, and you knowing that you're supposed to be known. You know that you're supposed to be seen by the world with your craft, with your gift, with your you're supposed to be sharing your blessings, right? And it's like these people are not on your level. Like, yes, they had a head start. They were able to get a record dealer, get this promotion, or get this business venture going off. And you may have had to watch people. You may have been the one cheering people on. Like, you see people, you always were seeing people succeed around you, right? And it didn't make you feel jealous. It didn't make you feel lesser than. You were just like, wow, like, I'm really happy for them. I'm proud that they're actually achieving things and changing the world. But it's like with you, you may view your life as being delayed in certain areas. But really, you were able to get more time to grow, more time to balance, more time to know your full potential and power. There's some people who ascended to higher levels in the physical realm, and they're still missing pieces though. So it's like I'm hearing that what's this, a Waverly Place theme song, just the part where that she's like, everything is not what it seems. So it's like, regardless of what position that they're being viewed in at this moment, it's like they're having like conflicts within themselves. They're battling themselves because some people were too eager. They just wanted to leave. They just wanted to get out that situation, that cycle. So certain people like settled for less. Even though it looks like they're on the top, they still settled for less. You are not settling for less. That's why it's taking you just a little bit longer, right? But it's going to happen. But sometimes when you see people passing you, you're just like, dang, like, okay, you know, like, when is it my time? You know, your time is coming. And with that being said, like, you're so ahead of your time that you literally had to sit back and watch so many people like make mistakes or go through these certain cycles. And like I said, like, people can be in the best position physically and people view them as like, oh, I'm so proud of you, like, you're doing amazing. But it's like on the inside, it feels like they're dying, you know? You have healed yourself, or you are on the path of healing yourself. So when you get in that position, you won't go through what they went through. You have viewed so many mistakes being made in the position that you want to be in, or a direction that you're going towards. You've seen people make like wrong turns. And since you've seen so many people change and go through hurdles, you're able to navigate through your journey, your destiny, or this path that you're going into with a wise mindset, you know? Because moving too fast makes you crash. You know, you don't want to crash out. And it's like certain celebrities, certain public figures have crashed out, you know. Their ego, their mask has fell, you know. And it's like these people don't do their shadow work. It's like you get in this position, you forget all about your spirituality. You forget all about the main goal, which is to lead, guide, and transform souls, right? But some people are just in their head now. They're just like, oh, I'm traveling here, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. But you're not really doing much for the world, much for the people, right? You're only doing things that make you happy, you know? And it's like you're going to spend your money wisely. You're going to, it's just everything that they've been given, they have lost it and had to make it back. Lost it, have to make it back. Yours is just going to keep stacking, right? Because you have great money management skills. Or that's something you're being called to do. Writing down everything that you are spending so you know what's coming in and what's coming out. Looking for the most reasonable price, not just like the cheapest because it might not be the best, but just you're making wise choices when it comes to you and your money. And yes, you're going to literally surpass everybody that you looked up to. And when I say surpass, I'm talking about if we were racing, if it was a competition, let it be a spiritual competition. Let it be a spiritual race, because that's where you're excelling at. You're on a whole nother level. Forget the physical level. Where are you at spiritually? And that's what they have to ask themselves. They're lost in the spiritual realm, or they're stuck in the spiritual realm. I'd honestly rather advance in the spiritual than the physical, because the spiritual is inside of you and it's also around you, but it's like that's what you're stuck with. You have to live with that every single day, with how you feel, how you react to the world, what you see, what you know, your intuition, like all those type of things. You need that, and that's what's most important, because you won't feel lost when your higher self, your spiritual guides, your past and loved ones are directing you each step of the way. So these people can't hear spirit. But I'm seeing that somebody is a spiritual teacher, a spiritual advisor, and they're not only are they going to be doing their career, their God-given talents. Spirituality, knowledge is a God-given talent, but I'm talking about just doing multiple things instead of just like me, for instance. I wanted to be famous for a long time, before I even made this channel. And I was like, oh yeah, I want to perform here, I want to do this, I want to do that. And it was all about me, and what I wanted to do. And the Most High made me take a lot of steps back and realize that it's not for me to just get gratification, you know? This is not just for people to look at me. It's for, like, you have a purpose to help lead people. You have a true purpose to change the souls, elevate the souls. Do anything you can while you're in this realm, you know, to help. And so many people are just forgetting about that, or they're half-assing. Half-assing is just like, I'm only going to do the physical work. I'm not going to do any spiritual work. And, oh, well, I got here without doing anything physical. And I'm just like, I mean, without doing anything spiritual. And I'm just like, okay, well, you still need it. Like, so you're definitely going to be helping people tap into their inner power, their spirituality, their clairvoyant, their psychic abilities. You're going to really help people become their highest selves, but they need you. So there's people who are going to be reaching out to you for your assistance and your help. And there was no rush. And that's what you're going to be telling people on your journey as you go. Like, slow down. It's okay. It's okay to let people pass you. You know what I mean? Good comes to those who wait. So, yeah, that's where I want to end that part. Let's get a card. Ooh, okay. Number 15 with temptation. So many people fell for the temptations of the world. I'm seeing this key. And yes, it has light on it. It was a key that was handed to these celebrities or these public figures. You don't have to be a celebrity. You could just be somebody in a high position. And it's like, just because there's an offer don't mean it came from the Most High. You know what I mean? So it's like, you can't sell your soul, but you can definitely sell your time on earth, okay? And that's what these people have done. I'm hearing you're going to help people break free out of that bondage with the lower realms, the underworld, because there's other entities and beings, once they have signed that contract, once they have joined that group, that, I want to say cult, they have bonded themselves to something that they can't find their way out now. But you're going to help them find that way out because you have that heavenly light. You have that, the power of light that can literally change anything around you to a positive outcome. So people will have to join you. These people who you looked up to will literally join your group, whatever you're creating. If you have a community, or you're building a community, they want to join it, or their soul is gonna call them to do that. But this key was shiny for them. This key was it was a false key to a false reality that they lived in, and they're still living in, and they're waiting for you to get in this position to get them out. No, you can't save everybody, but there are people that are destined to be saved by you. You are supposed to help people. You're going to help people believe in the Most High. You can make an atheist believe. Yeah. But yeah, these people fell into temptation. You don't fall for that. And that's why you waited. And waiting was the best decision that you could have ever made. Because what's meant for you shall never leave you. There's no rush when it comes to your destiny and your journey. And I feel like you're going to be telling people that. You're a spokesperson, or you're going to be speaking life into these people. Words that they've never heard. Your words are going to literally shift their belief system. You're going to give people hope. People could be at the highest level in the physical, but feeling the lowest in the spiritual. And that's what I'm feeling for these people that you looked up to, or you were inspired by. And it could be family members and stuff too. Like, you know, like somebody who goes to college to be a doctor. Mind you, we have healing powers through energy, right? Through frequencies and through crystals and through eating right and stuff. There's something called psychic surgery. There's so many other ways to heal the body without the physical, even though we do put things physically in our body, but you have to believe in the power of the Most High. So with that being said, that person's going to school and everything, and they don't believe that what you're doing is actually helping and healing your body. They believe that going the program way. We were programmed to go to college. We're programmed to do this, do that. And it's like they're brainwashed. Half of the people that are in college are brainwashed. Half. I didn't say all. But some people are guided to go to college. But then there are some people who are just going because their parents told them to go. Some people are just going just because the way the expectations of the world or society are just like, oh, this is going to make me look good. Nobody's going to talk shit about me or my life. Or my life's going to be set. I know for a fact it's going to be set if I go to college. And it's like, what about your spirit? You know? But yeah, that's what I have for you guys. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.